Good day, everybody. Well, I'm here in Mariahville, Maine. I'll be fishing here at Graham Lake. Just wanted to bring you along, see if we can catch us a fish or two today. If you are watching this on the replay and you find value out of this content, you get value out of it, feel free to hit that subscribe button and feel free to share it around as well. Hold on one second, I'll get them notifications muted. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see if we can catch us a fish. The water is really low at this spot. I'm hoping that we'll still be able to have some luck and maybe catch a fish or two. We'll just have to see how it goes. You never know. The water being low can have benefits, I guess, and challenges, depending on how you look at it. It has definitely been low for a while. I don't know if that was bottom or a fish. I think it was bottom. I don't know if it was a log or moss on a rock or what. I appreciate the thumbs up. Let's see if we might be able to catch a few fish here today. Hopefully. See how this goes. I'm definitely interested to see how it goes today with the water as low as it is here. It's dropped a fair amount since the last time I was here. I'm interested to see how it does today. Beautiful morning for fishing, though, that's for sure. Nice calm condition. So I guess it's afternoon now, isn't it? How am I doing? I'm doing well, thanks. I am doing well. Appreciate you asking. But things are going good today. I went clamming this morning and did a live doing that. That went well. I'm going to do a little fishing here for a little bit and do a live while I'm doing this. So far, so good. It's a beautiful day. No, this is excellent. Can't beat it. Beautiful fall day. The water is really low where I'm at, but it's just part of it, I guess. I'm gonna walk around here a little bit, work my way down this shoreline here, and see what we can do. See if we can come up with a fish. I just got to go up around this pile of logs and stuff here. We're gonna go up here and go around that, and then work our way down the bank and see how we do. See if we might not be able to catch a few, or at least we'll start with one maybe. See if we can even catch one. Boy, it is. It's bad here, that's for sure. We've had it super dry. I guess we do have some, or they're saying anyway, a possibility of rain coming next week. I guess we'll see what it all brings, but that's what they're alluding to anyway. See how it goes. You're in Jersey, yep. Okay. In the state here, one of the stats that I heard was where between 15 and 20 inches, depending on where you are in the state, behind on rainfall, and this was a week or so ago, so I don't know if the latest little bit of rain we had, where that factors in, but I'll put it to you this way, it's bad. A lot of places really could use it. And with my job with digging worms and clams, well, clams especially, if we get too much rain at once, we'll have a rainfall closure, and we don't, that would kind of stink, but I totally get it that, we need the rain too. So, you gotta take the good with the bad. I am in Mariahville, Maine today, and I'm fishing. This is the upper end of Graham Lake. If you followed this up, went this way, you went up in that way, you kept going a ways, it's basically the Union River, but this is considered Graham Lake till you get up there a ways. But this is where the Union River runs into Graham Lake. But as far as where the line is, it's up above where they actually consider the cutoff of Graham Lake. So I'm still technically in Graham Lake. Last time I was here, I know I caught a pickerel, and I caught at least one bass. I thought I caught two, but to be honest, I can't remember. It's been a little bit since I've been here. I'm been fishing a place north of Bangor here in Maine, and I just didn't want to drive today. A little tired. I've got some stuff to do this afternoon, and I need to get some things done. So life kind of happens. I'm sure you know what I mean. Just things to do. So try to get that stuff done when I can. But I wanted to stop here for a little while and hopefully be able to catch a fish or two maybe. See how it all goes. I love the area here. The area is awful nice for fishing when the water's down like this, for sure. Because I can walk right down the shoreline. I can go quite a ways just walking around the shore here if I want to. And I may. We'll see how everything goes. See how the live goes and how everyone's doing on here and stuff, and we'll go from there. Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, normally, you know, that banking over there, when you think about it, that's like a little beach house right there next to the road. You see the new cuttings out here in the water. I mean, normally where I'm standing, you know, up here by them grass reeds is where the water should be. I mean, it's feet below normally. It's several feet. And I mean, you know, last summer it got quite low as well. So, you know, last year at this time it was low, but I don't think it was this low. Not that I remember anyway. But it was close. This year here seems to be a little worse. It does kind of blow my mind how calm it is here right now. I didn't expect it to be this calm. Expected a little more wind up here. What we're getting. I'll take it though. Seemed a little breezier than this when I left the coast earlier. But sometimes you get up here inland and it's a whole different ball game. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Kayak fishing adventures yesterday. I did a live on the Passadumkeag River, and which is, you know, north of Bangor and Old Town and stuff, and I here in Maine, and I ended up catching a a nice sized brown trout. You can see it on my live from yesterday. It's about an hour and I think like 13 minutes into the live. And first time I ever caught one that I know of, and it was a really nice one. It was a nice fight. Got it, on the live on the video there. It's pretty cool. We'll watch it soon. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, like I said, if you go to yesterday's live, it's an hour and I think 13 minutes into the live is when I caught it. I did catch a bunch of other fish, but boy, that was definitely the biggest. There's no question. And this time of year, you keep them right in the water and release them alive because of the regulations. So I wasn't sure if it was a salmon at first, so I wasn't sure what the fish was. And either way, I wasn't taking it out anyway because of the conditions and stuff. So look at that hole right there. Wow, I wouldn't want to fall in that. So I just kept it right in the water while I was getting the hook and stuff out, and just let it go. There is some, I think there's some Atlantic salmon that still runs, but they're protected. You're not even allowed to take them out of the water, and I don't even know if you can target them. I don't know much about them, to be honest with you. It used to be a thriving fishery at one time, but over the years that's changed. Yeah, it used to be a really good fishery. Well, good day for a walk anyway outside. Absolutely beautiful here. We got a log right there just under the water. I'm gonna hand a tree branch. I can see how I want to fish that. I think I'm gonna try to go parallel with it a little. Maybe come up by it. I'm just curious if there's any fish around it, or maybe under it. I want to see how I can maybe fish this here. What I don't want to do is catch fish and have it go under it. Maybe I'll try. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to cast it on the shore side. Here we go. Maybe get one to come out from underneath it, maybe. I don't know if I can or not get it that close. That is a nice size log right there. I know something might be hiding under it. Worth a shot anyway, I guess. Alright, we're going to try on this side instead. Guess that was a rock. Over the top of a good sized rock right there, I guess. I didn't realize that was there. It's hard because I'm seeing reflections of the leaves on the other side, so it makes it kind of hard to tell what's under there. Interesting. That ain't too bad. Unreal where you can walk now where you normally wouldn't be able to. This here is almost underwater a lot of time. You can just see the top of that big rock a lot of times right there. The rest of everything else is underwater, but not now. Amazing how dry things are. It is. It almost makes you nervous. I mean, the last summer, like I said, we had it super dry too. But in the spring, the water was up where it was supposed to be. You know, come April, May, it was right up where it normally would be. Now this here does have a dam on the lower end of it. So that's something they do control with the dam. They can let water out and stuff. But I'll tell you, a lot of places that I go, like up above Bangor and the Penobscot River and some of them places like that, and the river I was on yesterday, the Passadumkeag, they're both really low. So it's definitely a statewide issue. If you watch any of my content that I had from when I was in northern Maine earlier this year, It was super low up there too on the St. John River in northern Maine. That was wicked low. Well, I expected on this corner right here to maybe have some good luck. I definitely try to fish it a little bit here, but I am concerned about that water level more than anything. Boy, the structure and the bottom and stuff here for bass is really good when the conditions are right. We're going to have a good winter, so hopefully rain, snow will fix things. I'm rooting for you. Good for topwater though. Yeah. No, I agree. I did bring a frog with me if I felt the urge to tie it on, but I don't. Not at this point. I'm going to continue walking down the shore here and see what happens. Keep fishing my way along. See if we can maybe come up with something with this. I think it's just, I mean, in a lot of these areas I can see bottom when I walk by. And normally, I mean, it'd be several more feet deep. I don't usually have this problem here. And with it getting later in the season, they can be a little more finicky too. That's for sure. Shoot, log. Yeah. Just wish there was a hair more water. Maybe what I should have probably gone upriver instead. I mean, up that way a ways instead down this way. I don't know. 6 to 1, half a dozen another, I guess. I'm trying what I'm trying, I guess. I'll try to cast off the side of that rock over there. See if that helps. Right next to it. Hey mate, I thought I'd just message and say your stream's a chill. It's great viewing, and I just having on in the background. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Ooh, slipped a little bit. Fish. We got a fish, guys. I don't know what we got. We got a fish. What we got here? We have a pickerel. We are not skunked. There it is right there, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Come here, buddy. Here we go. There we go right there. Little chain pickerel. Oh. Hold on. Oh, get him here. Whew. Well, yeah. At least we got a pickerel. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. No, that is a decent sized pickerel right there. There we go. Right there. Put that back in the water. Off and going. Well, we got a fish. We are not skunked. I am happy with that, to be honest with you. Made me feel good. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm going in the right direction now. Let's go, let's go. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Check the live out. People who are just tuning in, I am on the Graham Lake today here in Mariahville, Maine. I've caught a pickerel so far on the live. Absolutely gorgeous afternoon here. Keep moving my way down. Whoa, almost fell. That was close. I think I'm going to walk out in the water a little ways down there and cast over towards that rock. See if that might have some takers over there. I'll try that, see. This is quite shallow out here. Let's see how that works. I'm not going to walk a ton more down here. We can always fish our way back and fish up and so forth, but just wanted to try on that other side. I was hoping maybe this other side we maybe hook into one over on that other side a little bit. I cannot get it in front of that boulder any better than the last two casts right next to it there. It's almost hitting it. We hit it the way we came and we should be fine. Apologize about that. I wanted to try by that rock though. We'll make our way back up the way still. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, ain't that slippery. Look at that clay right there. Wow, almost wiped out. That was interesting. Okay. We'll fish our way up. See how we do. I really figured around these rocks and around this point, it's kind of like a deep hole there. I really expected to catch a few fish right there with the water the way it is. Let's go fishy fishy. Well, interesting. Well, we will make our way up the other way. Not like there isn't plenty of room to walk up there. Try it. See if we can't come up with a fish. We've got one pickerel, so we're not skunked. At least I caught something. Just wish it would have been a little more productive so far, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Well, let's make our way up. Well, like I said, we'll just keep going. Yeah, this normally up in here, this has got water up in here, and she is dry. Unbelievable how bad this is. Most of this grass here that's to my left, a lot of this is usually under the water in the spring. Boy, what a difference it is right now. Any wildlife? Yeah, I mean you'll see eagles and you see deer once in a while. Plenty of deer tracks here in the clay. So definitely something you can come across every once in a while. I'm tempted to walk up there the road, cross it, and try over there on that other side. There's a pond, a little pond that makes off there that's part of this normally, but you can see how, I mean, there's just no way for the water to get in and out of there, but there is water up in there. I don't know if there's any depth to it at all, though. I just don't know if the fish might have moved out, or did the birds get them that might have been in there, or what. I just don't know how because I mean I can see water from here. I just don't know if there's enough in it to justify going up in there to try it. I don't know if there'd be pickerel, bass, anything. It wouldn't even be worth going. It does look awful weedy. Thinking it might not be worth it. I'll have to look at it later. Because if it was, I mean, I could use a frog over there for sure. I could just throw that on as far as the weeds and try it. Well, I appreciate the few of you guys who stuck along in the live here. Hoping we can catch more fish. Like I said, we'll go up above, see what we can do. Maybe we can catch a couple up there. We'll see. Doesn't hurt to go up there and try, that's for sure. Won't know unless we do. And I've caught bass and pickerel up there quite a ways before, so it's not something that I just don't do once in a while, that's for sure. Just down this way usually is a little better for me, but conditions aren't favorable at the moment. I think we will have a little more water up this way as well. Some more deeper pockets up here. I'll make a cast or two here by the bridge before we go under it. Up that other side. Try it again right here. I caught a bass pretty close to the bridge here in this general area right here last time I was here. Well, we will make our way up. See how we do going up that way. Good thing is with it low, I can almost pretty much cast right across the river. So it just don't much matter which side I'm on. Well, no matter what, I can't say it's not a beautiful afternoon here. Because this is gorgeous. I'll go right off this little point right up here. Try it. Little point of gravel. See how we do up here. There we go. Right in this area. See how we do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, feel free to tap that screen twice. Give me a thumbs up. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope there's a nice one over here. There is some nice bass in here, I will say that. I know that for a fact. I've, in another area here on the pond, I can't do a live there, but I've caught a few bass, 3-4 pound stuff. I've tried doing a live there. It kicks me out every time. Just the service is bad. I've done videos from there. But the lives I can't do. But I think before it gets too late in the season, I will go back to that spot and try it because I done well there last fall. Small or largemouth, there's both in the pond. There's smallmouth and largemouth both. Pretty sure the last time I was here, I think that rock right here that's in front of me, this one here, with a couple logs near it, I don't even think you could see the logs, the water was up over them. What a difference. It's only been a couple weeks, I think, since I've been here. I'd have to look back, but it might be longer, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. There's a big rock way up the shore here. I remember fishing around that. You just barely see the top of it in the springtime. Now the whole thing's exposed out of water. This has got to be, from what it is in the springtime, this has got to be, oh my word, 7-8 feet low. Anyway, because I mean right where I'm walking is where the water usually is in the spring. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for checking out the live. Warm. Probably shouldn't have put the sweatshirt on. Definitely don't need it today. Not right now. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. I'd like to catch everybody a fish here. I'm hoping as we get up here and this bottom changes a little bit, get a little more rock to it. Maybe we can get some hanging out and around some. That's what I'm hoping. My scale got hung up there for a second. We do have some depth to the water here a little bit. I wonder what it was down below. That's good. Which is what I was hoping. Get some deep pockets up here in places. Not super deep, but maybe a little bit for some cover for some fish. They can't say we ain't trying. That's for sure. Giving it a good effort. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me today. That breeze right there feels nice. how you doing? Good to see you. Hope all's well, boss. We are on an adventure today, fishing. The good thing about people watching a live like this is they can kind of go fishing and on the adventure and not even have to put the legwork in. We got a duck right here. Ooh. They're going. There they go. Ooh. I guess that didn't work good, did it? What did I do wrong there? That's better. Hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. Wow. Plugging along here. This is the big rock I was telling you guys about earlier. That big rock right there, a lot of times the only thing out to the tip of that rock. And look at how far it is away from the water even. Unbelievable. I've caught fish before right around this rock. You know, you could see where they would actually take shelter in it. And I can walk right around it now. It's unreal. Yeah, it is crazy. I agree. Blows my mind. One pickerel and that's it so far. I expected more fish than that here. But that is how it goes some days. If you guys get value out of this channel and you want to catch me next live, definitely hit that subscribe button. Yesterday's live that I did on the past the Dumbkeg River, I caught a nice sized brown trout. If you want to check that out, that was in yesterday's live. I also did a live this morning when I was harvesting clams here on the coast of Maine. I did good in this area last year for bass in the fall. So I figured if I come up this far, I'd maybe be able to catch one or two, but boy, ain't looking like it today. Well guys, I got some errands to run. I'm going to do 2 more casts and call it. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to be here. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, hit that word all. You should be able to catch my lives. Like I said, I did a live this morning as well when I was harvesting clams. If you've never seen anybody harvest clams, you can check that out here on my channel. I dig them on coast of Maine here. And when the reception's good and all that, I try to do lives doing that as well, depending on the area I'm in. I really appreciate you guys taking time any day to be here. Sorry we couldn't catch more than the 1 pickerel, but it has been a beautiful afternoon and great company. Really appreciate you guys spending some time with me. I hope you all have a great day. Take care, everybody.